Question 11a, A1. So you know that alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, quadratic equation. So it asks you the sum of root and product root. It's just memorizing the formula. Okay, sum of root will be negative b over a, and alpha times beta, the product root will be c over a. Okay, if you forget these formulas, no worry. Later on can teach you how you can do it by your calculator. Let's do it. So A1. So alpha plus beta, the sum of root will be negative 8 over 1, which is negative 8. And the product root A2 will be 10 over 1, which is 10. Yes. And then if you really forget the answer, okay, or the formula, no worry. Go to program 2, or maybe your quadratic program. Click 1 exe, 8 exe, and 10 exe. Go to the third output, this is alpha, and the fourth output, this is beta. So you can click x plus y, negative 8, to check again. How about the product root? Also okay, x times y, 10. So you'll never get it wrong. Part B. Form a quadratic equation by using the root alpha minus 3 beta and beta minus 3 alpha. This one is asking you the concept. If you want to form a new quadratic equation, your equation will look like this: x squared minus the bracket sum of root times x plus the product of root. Remember, you must include the equals to 0. Okay, this is the concept. So find out the new sum of root first. Sum of root alpha minus 3 beta plus beta minus 3 alpha. Actually, this one will become negative 2 alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta, go back to refer to the part A1, substitute negative 8. Then you get another methods, the method score, which is the answer is 16. You get answer mark here. How about the product root? A little bit tricky. Alpha minus 3 beta, beta minus 3 alpha. What is it? Expand it. So it will become alpha beta minus 3 alpha square minus 3 beta square plus 9 alpha beta. Then alpha beta plus 9 alpha beta, you get 10 alpha beta. And then you take out, okay, you factorize out the negative 3. You become negative 3 bracket alpha square plus beta square. How you can change this one? Alpha square plus beta square. We want you to change it becomes the bracket alpha plus beta all square. But then something you have to cancel it out. Is that the minus 2 alpha beta? Okay, be careful. This minus 2 alpha beta should be included in the bracket that have the minus 3 times the minus 3. Okay, it's not outside the bracket. Okay, you have to mark times the minus 3 also. Lastly, substitute the alpha beta, the product root, and also the alpha plus beta, the sum of root, by looking at the part A1 and A2. Then you get this. Finally, your answer will become negative 32. The required equation, therefore, required equation. Looking at the concept, x squared minus the sum of root x plus the product root equals to 0. X squared minus 16x and minus 32. Don't forget, equals to 0. You get it correct. For checking the answer, how? So we already find out that x and y today, okay, is the root of the previous quadratic equation. Then how can I check this one? How can I check alpha minus 3 beta and beta minus 3 alpha are the roots of this new quadratic equation? You can go back to the calculator, change it into mode 1, use formula 01. 1 minus 16 and minus 32. You get 17.79 something or minus 1.79 something. Then let's check. Alpha minus 3 beta. We change it into x minus 3y. See, you get, okay, the same root as shown in the formula 01. And also check the beta minus 3 alpha. Y minus 3x is become negative 1.79 something. So it match, okay, with the formula 01 result. Then you get the correct answer. This is what we call checking after you do your calculation in the exam.